like this tonight, Smitty. We have veteran leadership on both teams. When you were a rookie in the NBA, who was your mentor?
You know, Kevin, this is going to surprise you because everybody looks at guys kind of on the court. My mentor was Manute Bol. I played nothing like Manute Bol, but I would tell you, Kevin, he was my mentor. He would grab me by the ear and twist it and tell me what I needed to do as far as a leadership standpoint.
I never would have guessed him, Smitty, never.
Kevin, I walked in with some shorts and a polo shirt in Miami. He grabbed my ear and said, "That's not professional. You better wear a suit." I'm like, Manute, is 90 degrees. I had to wear a suit every game.
I like that story. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Here's Oladipo. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Butler on the wing. Heat moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Dragic dishes to Oladipo. Here's Adebayo. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo. And he makes good on the layup.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dragic the pass to Oladipo. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
Now here's Giannis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early. And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
No good from Dragic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Butler trying to claw his way back after a terrible showing in that loss to Charlotte. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Middleton. Giannis outside. Pass to Holiday. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Miami grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Leonard. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Clock at 4. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Opening day, Steve, for some teams it's a fresh start, and for others it's the first step toward settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think those teams that came very close to maybe winning the championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry, and those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for Goran Dragic. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 13-3 run. Now, here's Lopez. No points in the game yet for him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I did speak with head coach Eric Spoelstra. Naturally, their defensive game plan centers around the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the league's most feared slasher. Kevin, they will do everything they can to keep him out of the lane. Maybe that includes playing 7 or 8 guys at a time.
Thanks, David. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the evening. First free throw is good. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
And so he hits both.
And ever since the Big Three era ended, Miami has sort of defined middle of the pack.
Yeah, for the last 5 seasons, they haven't won more than 48 games or lost fewer than 37. This is what happens when you rarely select in the top 10 of the draft. You become reliant on free agents, and that's a tricky, sometimes heartbreaking approach.
Now, here's Oladipo. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, pass to Dragic. The kick out to Oladipo, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And that's now 11 points for Victor Oladipo. Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. And there's the pass to Lopez. Dishes it to Middleton. Holiday looking for an opening. Trying to get open is Lopez. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Butler after the basket by Milwaukee. Knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And it gives us a chance here to check out some stats on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in scoring, 6th in rebounding, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Now here's Lopez, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Giannis with the drive, and that one drops.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Dragic finds Butler. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Dragic. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
He's an aggressive competitor. Goran Dragic able to finish through contact.
Oladipo against Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. Trying to get open is Lopez. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Dragic. 11-point game his last outing. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, when you watch Goran Dragic play, you can tell the precision that he has with his movement and footwork. But as pretty as his game is, he has a bit of edge to him. Very fiery player.
And Smitty, as you alluded to with Dragic, he's gotten in more confrontations than you would think.
He's a scrapper and does whatever it takes to win. Reminds me of a little bit of John Stockton with that mentality. But that's exactly the kind of mindset you want from your lead guard.
That one is off.
A rare bad trade by the San Antonio Spurs. Dragic was their second-round pick in 2008. They traded his rights to the Suns for a player who didn't even make the roster.
And the second free throw, good. Now the spotlight usually is on the head coach. Smitty, what makes for a great assistant coach on the staff in your eyes?
Well, I think when he have a great relationship with the coaches, and also he has a great relationship with the players. I also love the assistant coaches that are very detailed, and also some of those guys, they have great insight on what a coach can see. They're still a team, and there's some great assistants out there.
And it's good for two.
I love the aggressiveness by Butler when he's driving the basketball to the bucket.
Pass to Lopez. He kicks to Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Dragic. The dish now to Butler. To the paint, here's Leonard, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Middleton against Butler. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Nunn's checked in. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a 9-point Bucks lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's none. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And the Heat call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question: toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Butler.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Here's none. Shot clock at 5. To halt the run. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Outside Holiday. From outside the arc. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Poked away. Here's none. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 18 points per, 6 rebounds and 4 assists.
Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
The first free throw is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Ilyasova's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Here's none after Drew Holiday's score. Trying to get open is Butler. None can't get it to fall.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. Trying to get open is Adebayo. He gets it in there.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Holiday dishes to Ilyasova. Kicks it to Middleton. Here's DiVincenzo. He has 7 on the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, You can play inside out.
Here's Nunn. Pass to Adebayo. And good that time.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
And the pass to DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Tough Nose Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise player.
Call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call it, but with that comes a lot of, some people call it pressure, but a lot of responsibility is what I call it. Every night you got to show up. You have to be productive. You have to show guys even when you're hurt, you can still play. Even when you're tired, you got to go out there and do what you're supposed to do. It's fun to me. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Antetokounmpo out there with Ilyasova. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. DiVincenzo's got 12.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Back to Robinson. No good on the 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Ilyasova. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Miami the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. And that'll be the 3rd of the 4th straight at home.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
Giannis is double. Out to the right wing. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Outside Butler. Here's Nunn. Defended by Middleton. Back to Butler. Right wing. They double him with Middleton. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. These are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Here's Middleton. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Robinson against Matthews. Fades and shoots. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Robinson passes to Nunn. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Matthews. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Jones checked in for Jimmy Butler.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Matthews. When it comes to just the love for the game, Smitty, does every NBA player have to have that, or is it possible to not love the game, embrace the game, and work through it in that way?
You know, I think 90% of the guys have a love for the game. I think there are some guys that just don't love it, but they play it. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't, I guess, spill over to the guys that love it. There's some plays, I played with some players, after they left the gym, they didn't think about a game, watching the game, playing the game, but when they're on the court, they gave 110% effort. There's some guys that just love it, and there's some guys that just like it.
But I know you, and you did. You loved the game.
I still love it, Kevin. Still love it.
I know you do. I know you do.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Got a chance. Let's check out the stats for Wesley Matthews, how he performed last season. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Here's none. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And Ilyasova throws it down.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Now, here is Robinson. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's DiVincenzo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Milwaukee, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Robinson passes to Nunn. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. The Heat have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And he makes the first. And fan heckling that crosses the line, Smitty. We saw the Utah Jazz ban someone for life. How can the NBA do a better job of protecting the players?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I think each organization, let's take our hat off to the Utah Jazz. They acted swiftly and quickly, and I love what they did. They banned the fan for life, and I think you got to get more of that. And also, I think, you know, as far as the NBA and also along with these teams, have some kind of pregame or, like you said, before the season start, just reinforcing and stating the rules.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 17.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Passes it to Nunn. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Matthews. Pass to Middleton from past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Middleton's got 6 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here is Matthews. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires from deep. Rebound by Ilyasova.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Hit his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Robinson. Milwaukee also making some changes. Robin Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Holiday in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Nunn. Williams comes with a double team. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. He dishes it to Middleton. Three-pointer. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Iguodala. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Matthews. The Miami Heat comes into this one following a loss to the Hornets. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Matthews. And that's now 8 points for Chris Middleton. Heat have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nunn. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the score by Miami. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Holiday. And finally they hit one. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, the toughness of Holiday, sticking his nose in there, coming up with the second chance look.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Holiday. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Iguodala. Great D that time from Middleton.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. 5th is Drew Holiday.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. The Bucks also with the sub. Connaughton's checked in. Adebayo against Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Here's Iguodala. Cans the 12-footer.
Just an exceptional job by Iggy, imposing his will down inside with his strong frame.
And Steve, over the last half-decade, Andre Iguodala has been a force off the bench.
People get so worried about who starts a game, but who finishes a game is more important. During crunch time, you can always count on Iguodala. He's such a smart player who comes through when it matters.
Here's Middleton. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Dragic the pass to Iguodala. Outside Dragic. Back to Iguodala. Over Holiday. A second chance effort. A shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Middleton inside the 3-point line. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now Iguodala. Dishes to Leonard. Dragic with it. Count it. Dragic has got 5 minutes.
Bouncing off defenders like a pinball, something we see from Dragic almost every night.
Dragic against Holiday. Back to Middleton for 3. Another miss by Middleton. The Heat trail by 20. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Goran leading by example.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Shoots. And that one released in time, but no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bucks ahead. They lead by 18. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 27 points, 6 assists, and 2 blocks. He had a very shaky performance in their last game, but it has not affected him at all tonight. What a tremendous first half he played. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
We're seeing the Giannis effect. First player to ever finish in the top 20 in all 5 major statistical categories. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? It doesn't speak for his overall impact, but I just want to tell you that's impressive.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, the bottom line, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yak'em, splakakataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks, and I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Oladipo is out there with Dragic. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Oladipo outside. Back to Dragic. They get it back. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Pass break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now here's Dragic, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Adebayo down low. Lopez is there.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that one's good by Giannis. And here's Oladipo. He's got 11. The pass to Dragic. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Leonard kicks to Butler. Passes it to Dragic. Clock at 6. Rebound, Milwaukee.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Middleton can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Butler kicks to Oladipo. Outside Dragic. There's the triple. Again, Dragic missing.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And they pick up 2. 9 points for Drew Holiday.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Dragic. Leonard trying to break free. Good work there as it goes. Dragic has got 7 points in the game.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Here's DiVincenzo. And Oladipo pulls it down. And here's Miami. Up top, Dragic, guarded by Holiday. Dragic looking it over. Oladipo outside. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Giannis. For three, Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist in the game. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. Fires from 14, and there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. 13 points in the game.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Now here's Lopez. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Dragic against Holiday. Outside Dragic. Holiday with the block.
Terrific two-way player. Drew Holiday not giving an inch, and he sends that one way back.
Pass to Giannis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter. And the Heat call time here.
One of the better defenders in the league. Drew Holiday embraces the challenge.
And Miami making a change here. Nunn's checked in. Wesley Matthews checked in for the Bucks. Here's Adebayo. He's got 10. Leonard finds Butler. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Clearly a foul.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, Drew Holiday sometimes gets overlooked in the discussion of great point guards, but only because there's so much competition at that position.
That one is no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
He hits the second from the line. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate it. What do you think about it?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the three ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
Here's Nunn. He's got 8. Outside Butler. Now Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Takes it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. There's the pass to Holiday. Shoots the 3. The shot that time not on target. And it's Miami the other way. Holiday against Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
And Giannis throws it down.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Here's Oladipo. Holiday with the block. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Oladipo outside. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Pass to Leonard. Over Matthews. Leonard, no luck. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. The 3. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Oladipo, and it's sent back by Lopez. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the inside, Oladipo. An easy 2 points on the layup. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Back to Holiday. There's the lob into Antetokounmpo.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Oladipo outside. Adebayo passes to Nunn. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And it's off from 3-point range.
And he's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now here's Butler. He has 6. Good D by Giannis. Matthews against Adebayo. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Heat. Milwaukee's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
The defense cannot afford to give him an inch that close to the basket because he will burn you every time.
Here's Nunn. He's got 8. Oladipo outside. Outside Butler. Shoots over Matthews. Second chance shot. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
For Miami, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Jones checked in for Leonard. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
One shot.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
Well, you love the energy that Bam Adebayo brings while he's on the floor. Great finisher who hustles nonstop. Really, the only question is how you match him up on the defensive end.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
1:19 left to play here in the third. Oladipo with the ball. 17 points in the game. Outside Butler. Offline with his 3. And those position questions you mentioned with Adebayo. A bit of a tweener in the post.
Yeah, he is. Adebayo has a game that is suited for a center. He attacks and stays close to the rim. He's had a hard time matching up against some larger centers. And that's why we haven't seen more of him.
And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. None, that's good. And the Bucks with possession here. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Connaughton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Yo, watch Depot.
The pass to Nunn. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Williams, he's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Middleton comes in for Wesley Matthews. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Dragic against Holiday. Fires the 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Jackson. Chris Middleton is out there with Williams. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. He kicks it to Jackson. Inside. Here's Lopez. Miami grabs the miss. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Iguodala's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Heat. Jackson against Dragic. Outside Jackson. I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
Now here's Dragic. There's the dish to Iguodala. Passes to Adebayo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Marvin Williams. And Smitty, you talk about players who can just be vicious to the rim. Wow. Derrick Jones is on that list.
Yes, he can dunk the ball with so much force. You feel the building shake. So scary when he's coming down the paint to catch a pass because of his insane
Take a break.
leaping ability.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Brown is checked in for Milwaukee. And he's good on the second. Milwaukee has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Jackson from long range. Hits it from three-point range. Jackson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Over to the left wing. Connaughton kicks to Williams. Pass to Brown from the arc. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. The Heat shooting 41% for the game. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Heat missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Got a piece of it. Jackson in the corner. The three-pointer no good.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Good on the bucket. 9 points for Goran Dragic.
He's not afraid of contact. Dragic showing he can take the hit, still finish on the drive.
On the wing, Williams. Outside for Jackson. He dishes it to Lopez. Here's Connaughton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Here's Dragic. And the shot is good.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Bucks have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. The pass to Williams. Kicks it to Brown. Jones against Lopez. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Lopez has got his first bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Another miss by Dragic. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And that one, good. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And here is Iguodala. Down low. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
Here's Connaughton. Passes it to Lopez. Over Iguodala. They get the rebound.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Inside. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 10 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Lopez. That one falls.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Iguodala outside. You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
Now here's Iguodala from deep. Goes back up, and Adebayo with the nice bucket inside. Adebayo's got 22 points.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Here's Dragic. Tries again. The shot by Adebayo, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Both teams will make substitutions. So much new technology, a lot of it so exciting. Steve, did you see the demo of the jersey that can change a player's name and number the other day? Wow, that was something.
I did. I saw the demonstration that Adam Silver did. It is fantastic. I was thinking about myself, Kevin. I played for 7 teams. That's a lot of changing of the name and number.
That really is. Outside Korver. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Jackson from long range. Rebound by the Heat.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Brown against Iguodala. Here's Hero. Hill passes to Hero. Korver with the defensive effort. And it's Williams with the ball for Milwaukee. On the wing, Korver takes the 3. That shot off. Heat shooting 40% in the fourth. Here's Iguodala, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And just a tremendous display of strength by Iggy. Always a threat to convert, even with the contact.
And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason.
Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education. I love that type of compensation. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Milwaukee has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Korver. with the shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Heat. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hero's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Now here is Hill. Pass to Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And players now, Steve, more able to dictate where they want to play. How has free agency changed since you came into the NBA?
I think the signing of shorter contracts, Kevin, guys with player options.
Take a break.
And then I think also for a lot of players, they're not taking as much money, leaving money on the table because the endorsement deals off the court is making up for some of their money on the court.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Milwaukee in total control. Jackson passes to Lopez. Now Williams outside Jackson, and the call is going to be yes it is an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Here's Jerome, and he dumps it down.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
And Jones sends it back. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hero. He gets that one. Hero's got 8 here in the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a galley win for the Bucks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
No good on that one. With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
And Miami shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Here's Jerome, guarded by Korver. Outside Hill. Buries it from three-point range.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Now here's Lopez. The shot missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now the pass to Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Lopez outside. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.